Hi, everybody. It's Miss Amy, and I'm here to share with you one of my all-time children's favorites. I remember reading this book, and I also remember watching Sesame Street, and Grover was one of my favorite characters. And, I don't know if it's as popular as it was when I was younger, but I remember having lots of the little golden story books, and we could always tell by the spine of the book. Used to. They were a lot more metallic and shiny looking, but there's so many lovely little golden storybooks. And today, like I said, I want to share one of my favorites, The Monster at the End of This Book, starring lovable furry old Grover. It was written by John Stone and illustrated by Mike Smolin. And I'm outside again because it's such a beautiful evening, so you're probably going to hear the birds in the background that I can hear right now. You might hear the parrot, and my neighbors are in their backyard playing, so you might even hear them. So let me turn this a little in case I have any of my friends visiting their feeder tonight, and that way you can see them. Okay, so let me start. The Monster at the End of This Book, starring lovable furry old Grover. And I do not own the rights to this book, but I'm so glad I own the book. What did that say on the first page? What did that say? Did that say there'll be a monster at the end of this book? It did. Oh, I'm so scared of monsters. Boys and girls, you do know that there is no such thing as monsters. But if you've ever watched Sesame Street, there's lots of little monsters on there. Shh! Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we will never get to the end of this book. And that is good, because there's a monster at the end of this book. So please, don't turn the page. Look at Grover. He's telling us to shh. He looks very scared. You turned the page. Maybe you don't understand. You see, turning the pages will bring us to the end of the book. There's a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning the pages, see? I'm tying the pages together so you cannot. You turn another page. You don't know what you're doing to me now. Stop turning pages. There. I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one so that you will not be able to turn it, and we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess? This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. Do you know that you are very strong? The next page is the end of this book, and there's a monster at the end of this book. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. Please, please don't turn the page. Please, please, please. Grover's very scared, isn't he? Uh-oh. I turned the page. Well, look at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable, furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book, and you were scared. I told you and told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Boys and girls, he's telling a story. Wasn't he the one who was scared? He was telling us not to change or turn the page of the book, and now he's saying it was all us who was scared. He's silly. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. The end. Thank you again, boys and girls, for sharing another one of my favorites with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, and I look forward to reading to you again tomorrow. See you soon.